You are looking live. Beverly Hills, California. As we approach Carolwood house, this is what it looks like as we drive through. Let me know if the wind is too much. I'll put the windows up. I can't hear it. Is it too windy? Hey, I never said this before. Is it too windy, Wendy? I'll keep the windows up. It's the drive to Michael's house. About maybe a mile away. Cross Whittier. I think that's the last main road. No, the wind's fine? Okay. I'll put the windows down. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. You always have to bring your gear because you never know when you'll need it. You never know when you just want to get the urge. Annie, are you okay? Here's Whittier. You know what's funny? I mean, not funny, but I just put in 100 on my Google Maps and it pulls up Carolwood. And into Michael's last house. (100) North Carolwood Drive. It's a cool house with the statues. If you're coming without Google Maps, just remember that house, and then it's the next right. I always think I've only seen the gates open once, and of course I wasn't filming at the time. I'm going to try and park here and then hopefully don't get towed. We usually see a couple tour buses go by. Interesting idea, tour bus. I don't have any music today. I told you guys were watching earlier, my phone got stolen. My other phone got stolen yesterday, so we will take the glove, however. Bear with me 1 second. Although maybe I shouldn't take the glove. Well, yeah, we gotta wear the glove. We will not be denied. Alright, look for police, no police. I want to try and do something quick. I don't know if we can get away with it. You never know what you need. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mr. Francois. I want to bring our poster. So our poster made it to Michael's house. You guys take a picture, or Crystal, take a picture of it in case I lose the video or something happens. It's been 4,450 days since we lost them. That's our group. Oh boy. For some reason this side doesn't want to stay. Well, it shouldn't stay because this is the country that treated them the worst. All right, we don't want to start with that. Let me just try to get one shot here for a group shot. Okay. Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Wow, I thought they were pulling in. Car. All right. Let me put the poster away and I'll walk around. That car didn't know it was Michael Jackson's house, but there's some guy walking around in a glove. Once again, Bill Whitfield. Bill Whitfield. Oh my God. Oh, it's been a long. Bill Whitfield is the author and bodyguard, Remember the Time. I don't want to put Michael's picture. Well, I don't know. Let me see. Nah, we don't want to do that. Should I put the fat head in front of the house? Take a picture? It's up to you guys. What do you think? Alright, I'll take it under my arm just in case. I was telling Crystal, it's not, it's not like it's Disney World when you go to these places and have fun. It's sad. I mean, it's not. I try not to make it too gloomy, but it is what it is. 4,450 days ago at 12:21 p.m. the paramedics got the call. I hear an ambulance backing up behind me. Oh boy. In a way, I'm happy I don't have the other phone, because if we had music, it'd be sadder than it even is. This looks, well, let me see, hold on, something looks different. Yeah, this is different. Hold on a second. These trees, well, looks like they grow. You used to be able to see a little. We're thinking that that was the master bedroom. The official time of death was 2:26, but you know, we all know that when he was gone, you know, when he was in the ambulance, I mean, before he even was in the ambulance. The call came in at 12:21 after obviously they tried to, you know, resuscitate at the house, I'm assuming, who knows. So we don't really know the actual. Hey, you guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
Good. Life goes on. And this is the end of the property line right here. That's funny. USA. Yeah, that's the country that treated them the worst. Good. Right across the street here is where Mr. Elvis Presley lived. Oh, I hear gates opening. Hold on. I hear something behind here. So let me go over here to get a shot. I thought it was the dogs ready to attack me. Oh, gates opening at Elvis's house. That's what that would look like. Too bad not Carolwood. Try not to point it right at the guy so he thinks we're a nutcase. He's kind of waiting me out. Well, I'll stand here all day, sir. Alright, you want to play that game? Alright, now we'll put you on camera. Now it's a waiting game. Okay, now. There you go. Alright. Yeah. How do you say, Mike? We waited him out. A lot of trees, a lot of shade, but you know, I don't know if he was happy here. Bill Whitfield told me the other day, we were up at Forest Lawn talking, that he spent hardly any time at that Thriller Villa house. I think he said 2 weeks, believe it or not. He was traveling all the time. So that's not as much that's not as, you know, they're calling it Thriller Villa, but he was hardly ever there. So they're just using the name. Gee, someone making money off Michael's name. Never would have thought that was possible. Come on, gates, open. No. All right, well, this is where the garages are. Don't fall on me, Mike. You know, you just wonder, what if this, what if that, what if he didn't have this house, what if he stayed in Vegas? No, it's not still Michael's house. No, no, no. It's been 12, a little over 12 years. You wonder how many people rang this. It's where the ambulance backed out. I know, I hate the what ifs too, but you know, as many times as I've been here, each time you come, you can't help but think, what if, what, you know. The last time I saw the person in there, they weren't very friendly. Now, in fairness, I don't know if it's the same owner, you know, but maybe if I stand across the street, they won't see me, and then they'll open the... maybe a car will come by. I don't know if you can hear the noise in the back, but it sounds like the noise it makes when the ambulance or a school bus is backing up, which is really eerie. I don't know if you can hear it. Now it stopped when I said that. I wish those gates would open and he'd walk out and go, looking for me? Go, yeah, we're looking for you. All those nutcases that think he's still alive. I told one, I said, hey, I wish you were right. Michael Bush was telling me the other night how he had to dress him and how he had to, He's the one that lowered him in the casket. So I obviously, you know, I looked in his eyes and he looked in my eyes, and trust me, he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, unfortunately. It's hard without my other phone. I've never been here without listening to Michael's music. It's a little, it's like even sadder than it normally is in a way, but I feel like ringing the bell, but you know, they're not going to answer, and then that was so yeah, it's for those just tuning in that missed the early part. I was at Bill Witten's gravesite. He was the designer of the Grammy jacket and Michael's designer from 1974 through 1990, and he's the man responsible for this, as well as the socks, the Grammy jacket, the Jackson 5 outfits, the Commodores. We can't even have this at Forest Lawn. We can't even have a pit. Oh, we're working on it. We're going to have a little. Yeah, officer, there's some guy with a Michael Jackson fathead and a glove at the gates of Carolwood. Yeah, okay, sure. The two men responsible for this we got to see today. Well, not see, I mean, pay homage to. Open gates. Yeah, just call Tom Ezero. He's my attorney. No, just kidding. Out here, we didn't get this side of the house. Watch, this is when the gates will open. When I'm Michael in a bush. Very good. Who said that? Michael Bush. He would laugh at that. By the way, what a great sense of humor Michael Bush had. Am I allowed to say this on Facebook? We were talking about how to do the lean. I'm trying to get the shoes. They come from China. They only make a size 10. I'm a size 12. I go, Bush? That's what Michael used to call him, Bush. I go, what do I do? He goes, you buy the size 10, then you go to your shoe guy and you get a size 12, and you have him cut the heel, and you have him put the heel from the 12, you put the heel from the 10 onto the 12, then you get the board, you go to Home Depot and you get the piece and you put it in. I said, okay, then how do we do the lean? So he goes, you put your hands behind your back. I mean, you put your arms behind your back. You put your chest up to the sky, and you pretend like you're cracking a walnut with your ass. It's Michael Bush giving Ron Pia instructions on how to do the lean. It's hard to get that image out of my mind. I can't look at a walnut the same again. So chest to the hands behind your back, chest to the sky, and then we'll just say walnut. And if I fall, you know, we fall. I got to pick a spot to do it though. I don't want to do it here. I guess outside his window, right? In case I did fall, that would be the place. All right, well, you guys want to see anything else? There's really not, you know, you can only see the one window in the back. And I could sit here all day, wait for the gates to open. We got our poster to make it there, those that were watching early. Oh, I probably shouldn't do this, but there you go, Big Al. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Oh boy. Imagine some guy that's had too much to drink that comes around the corner. Hey, you ain't gonna believe this. I saw Michael Jackson in the tree. We'll see. We'll see TMZ pulling around the flowers. I don't see the bloom. No, not the like the. Well, here's a little. Here's the purple. Yeah, it looked a little different last time. I guess we have to, right? Michael Joseph Jackson, get out of that tree. Too blurry. All right. I don't know. Video keeps pausing. Don't know that either. Here, let me stand back here. I usually don't have a problem here. Maybe it's, I don't know. I think that's the mailbox. I'm on my other phone. It's not as good. The other one got stolen yesterday in lovely Los Angeles. Open, open. It's not Michael's giving tree, but he was getting ready for you know, they were practicing at Staples Center. I was at Staples yesterday. If you guys see yesterday's video, I played the Al Sharpton Memorial speech. That's where the service was held. I tried to get tickets, but of course, you know, to no avail. So we played Reverend Al there, and all right, well, I'll be at Forest Lawn tomorrow for day 10, heading back to Vegas. I'll probably be on around somewhere between 8 and 9. I'll let you know. And then, yeah, the mailbox had changed. Yeah, that's true. That is true. There was a different mailbox here. I don't know who lives here now. I don't have that answer. Yeah, whoever mentioned that about Ireland, Michael Bush, I asked him that, and he said Ireland is where Michael wanted to be buried at. And, you know, I don't blame him, but would have saved me a lot of money. I don't know if I'd have been buried in Ireland. That's a good question. What would happen? Ever put a letter in the mailbox? It's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, day 10, we'll wrap it up. I don't know where else to go. That's really... I'm going to save the We Are the World stuff for the next trip. I'll save Neverland for the next trip. I'll be back for Halloween. I think it's on a Sunday, I think. So I'll probably do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, Ireland's a true story. He loved it there. Michael Bush said he was able to walk around there in peace, you know, and it wasn't the media and the frenzy and all that. And I said 30, 40 years ago, I wish he didn't live in this country, that they treated him better. Japan or China would have been... Oh, by the way, thanks to Keen and the people in China for the second plane there. I talked to him a little yesterday about going forward. Let's work together. They get a lot of stuff done out there in that country that I get frustrated that we can't do here. And I asked John Branca about the plaque, and his first words, it sounds like he said it's a good idea. This was off camera. I tracked him down, before we started. I didn't want to intimidate him, with the phone. Oh yeah, those didn't even know the story. What I first said, I researched. I watched all the videos, and on one of the videos, they asked him when's the. Let me get on camera here. I haven't even. I don't even know what I'm doing. Hold on. I got filters. I got the. What was I talking about? Oh, John Branca. The first time Michael met him, they were sitting at a table, and Michael was wearing his sunglasses, and he leans over a table and he says, "Branca, do I know you?" And Branca says, "I don't think so, Michael. I think I'd remember meeting Michael Jackson." Which is kind of funny. So I tracked him down in the hall. He was walking with his wife. They were going in a side exit, and I yell out, "Branca!" And he turns around and he gave me like a look. I said, "Do I know you?" And I had the sunglasses on. I was in the Grammy outfit with the the whole thing with the glove, and he's looking at who was this guy. So I took the glasses off, and I said, "Isn't that what Michael said to you the first time?" And his wife next to him said, Jenna said, "Yeah, remember you told the story?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, okay, good one." A little. I worked all week on it, but all right, you don't want to see me. So anyway, that was my John Branca introduction. We'll be back for Halloween weekend. We're gonna plan some stuff with the group. If you haven't joined our group, you guys listening now or on the broadcast, we're almost at 5,000 members. I think 4,700, 4,800 Michael Jackson fans. We are the world. And we're gonna do some stuff. Got some stuff coming up for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. It rolls into another year. Valentine's Day, Easter. Special visit to Florida coming up, hopefully in March. We're going to go visit a young man named Bubbles, who turns 39. You want the window again? No, Shirley, you come early. That's all. Enough is enough. Yes, we did the window. Go back and watch the feed. So, that's the look from there. We're riding back with Mike. I could sing Remix to Ignition, but not a good time for R. Kelly, so maybe we'll hold off on that. Hoping to hook up with Bill Whitfield when I get back in Vegas this weekend. We talked about it. Bubbles is about an hour from Orlando. It's called the Center. Let me get on camera here. We love talking Bubbles. We love talking Bubbles. It's called the Center for Great Apes. Let me get me and Mike here. I know. Okay. It's called the Center. It's called the Center. It's called the Center for Great Apes. And he turns 39 March the 30th. And we're gonna make a little trip down. Gonna make a little care package. He likes applesauce. Oh no, I shouldn't even say this. See, I can't look at this the same again. He likes walnuts. No, not walnuts. Pistachio nuts. Thank God. Thank God. Pistachio nuts. Brian, if you know Brian from my videos, he would tell the story how Bubbles would put the pistachio nut under his lip, and he was able to peel the nut out and spit out the shell. I would love to see that. So we're going to make him a little care package. She said applesauce, pistachio nuts, blankets for some reason, which is funny too, in Florida. What else? Painting supplies and stuff. There's a guy driving by saying, honey, there's a guy holding a... Michael said, no, so you're not drinking. Yeah, yeah, that's funny with the brochures. There's usually a lady right there selling maps and stuff for the, you know, the houses down there. They're always shooting some kind of movie. Sometimes the road is blocked off. Actually, 2 times ago when I came, we couldn't park there because they were filming a movie, and the streets, they're so narrow and the streets are just lined. It's mostly trucks that you see go by if you've been looking. It's mostly all, you know, workers and remodeling and renovations and stuff. It's a, you know, it's a quiet neighborhood. It's surprising. I'm surprised it's not guard gated somehow, but I guess it's such a major street. It's the Center for Great Apes. If you just Google it, they have a website. They were closed. She told me to call her back at the end of the summer. I call her like every 2-3 months, and they said with COVID. I said, you're in Florida. Everything's open in Florida, and they're like the one. You know, they said the animals can catch it at, you know, at a safety. I go, yeah, no, you know, be safe. So we're looking into doing something there for 39th, and I already told her, I go, we're gonna throw him the biggest 40th birthday party, God willing, that any... Oh, you're freaking kidding me. The car just came out of the gates. Oh, hold on, don't let me get hit by a truck. Isn't that unbelievable? You did that again. You're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody, my friend. All right. You know what we're going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do for Halloween. We'll do a 24-hour vigil, and I'll just sit right here. I'll just sit right here. Now, you know, now that I say that, I mean, it's possible. It's possible the car just made a U-turn in that, because I got there kind of quick after I saw it. But he couldn't have turned around. There's not enough room to turn around unless he... Yeah, but you would think that gate can't close that quick. That's a heavy gate. That's not like a... All right. I'm gonna have to go back and... You guys watch the tape and see how long it took me to react. I don't think the gate could have opened and closed at the same time. The candlelight vigil turned into a street party. Forget the vigil. I mean, forget the visual. There were hundreds of people there. The street performers, which were unbelievable. Go back to the... I don't know. As soon as I get back tomorrow, I gotta relabel all the videos. Just go to Sunday. What day was it? I'm losing track of my mind. Sunday night Walk of Fame. The street... Hold on. I have to face this way just in case. The street performers were unbelievable. So no, there was no vigil. He couldn't really get a look at the star. It was covered. People were hanging all around, but the dancers, you know, the dancers were really good. And you know, it was a fun time. All right, we're gonna sign off. Mike, get in the car. I swear I need 2 hands. We're gonna drive the strip singing My Prerogative. People are stopping and looking. Ah, boy. All right, that's it for Carolwood. Tomorrow, Forest Lawn, and I might go by his elementary school, but I think school's in session, and I don't know if I'll be able to, you know, get in with COVID and everything. But maybe I can get a shot of the auditorium for those that haven't seen it. And then we'll be back Valentine's Day. Yeah, we'll do Halloween flowers. It'll start maybe like a month, maybe a month ahead. It's almost September 1st, so yeah, give me like a few weeks. We'll start on that. Thanks again for everybody that donated here. We're trying to keep this man's legacy alive, and you know, the ultimate goal is August 29th is Michael Jackson Day around the world. You know, we're gonna have big stuff next year. We got a lot of stuff planned. Hopefully this COVID is over with and people can travel and come, and we have so many ideas. We'll have Crystal and Wendy and you guys from around the world to come, and I want to have something where we can have like a representative from as many of the countries as we had on the group, and we do a We Are the World thing, and each country sings a part of the song for their group or something like that. We could do that, and we have flags from each country, and we have people from each country. And here, I'm gonna make like I'm talking to myself, but tell me what this guy's thinking. He was just standing behind me. He goes, honey, you're not gonna believe. There you go. You're not gonna believe what this guy's doing. Unless he's going in the house. Hold on. He could have circled around like Papa Joe at the Bill Whitfield told a story in the book about he saw I think it was a maroon PT Cruiser circling around the block for a while, and when they opened the gates, he followed in it was a food truck or a delivery truck, and it was Papa Joe Jackson. Oh yeah, maybe we'll go and visit. Camera pull at Michael's house? What is happening? No matter where I go. You knock me off. No, let's be nice. Don't get arrested. Don't get hassled. Imagine if you lived here. Why is the camera keep... You would walk by Michael's house every day. You gotta go down the hill, up the hill. I think my camera's frozen. My camera is frozen. Camera freeze. Mike, what do you think? Can you get that girl? I can get that girl. I'll bet you Never Neverland you can't get that girl. Watch me get that girl. All right, that's enough. No more. It's supposed to be a sad thing. Here's some more people. All right, hold on. Let me see. For some reason the camera's not pulling. All right, camera's back. Good. Just had a camera pull. Oh, Michael fell off the wall. All right, enough. It's not a comedy. It's not a comedy show. I have to go fight with Verizon now to get a new phone. What a nightmare. They want to mail it to Vegas, so I'll have it tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully they don't steal this one. How many years have you been this fan? Don't depress me, Missy, with that question. Many. I got to see him 21 times, which I know sounds like a lot, but it's really not. If you haven't seen him, it sounds like an amazing amount of time. But if you divide 21 by the amount of years, it's really not. But It was the best show. I mean, just watch anything from the Bad era, the Bad at Wembley. You know, the people feigning and stuff. That's real stuff. That's real. I mean, there were people. I would, you know, I'd be there 6-7 hours before the gates even open. So I was always literally the first one there, and you know, I was always in some kind of outfit. Thank you, Michael Bush. Thank you, Bill Witten. And you know, people, you know, would come up and talk. And after I saw him, you know, 3-4 times at the Victory Tour, you kind of knew that the first girl I went with, the first time I saw him in Jacksonville, Florida, the girl that I went with, which I didn't say one word to her the whole time. She says, "I don't think you blinked." I think it was an hour and 45 minutes. I think I blinked when Jermaine came on. Just kidding, Jermaine, if you're watching. But Michael comes out and you are in a state of, like, you know, especially the first time you see him. It's just, you know, it's just, you know, it's magical. I mean, it sounds crazy, but people that I was talking to rationally, you know, an hour before the show, 30 minutes before the show started, when the lights, if it was a nighttime show, when the lights went down, the indoor shows, they would play for the Victory Tour. They play torture video on a bit. First it was a juggler. Anyone know the juggler's name? I always get people on this. Where's your old school guys? The juggler's name at the Victory Tour. A family friend of Michael Jackson. No Googling, no cheating. Here's a piece of Carolwood. No Googling. The juggler's name at the Victory Tour. 20 seconds. I'm on a delay. All right, 30 seconds. A family friend of Michael Jackson. I'll give you the initials. CB. CB. No one's ever got it, so I don't know. All right. His name was Chris Bliss. Chris Bliss. Google him. I think now he's doing magic and stuff. No, not Majestic. Chris Bliss. There it is. And here's a nice car. You could see Mike wheeling around in this. Yeah, Chris Bliss was the juggler, and then they'd play torture. This is torture. Holding his picture. They'd play the torture video, and then the lights would go down, and the stage would come up from the ground, and the brothers would be standing on the pedestal, and they take one step down, and it would be just your heart would sink, and you'd have emotions like you never felt before. The lights would come on. Michael would reach his hands up slowly, take off his glove, take off his sunglasses, freeze, and people are in a out-of-body experience. Seriously, and that's in this country, where it doesn't, you know, they don't normally act like that. So yeah, it was. There's no show, any show even remotely close. Once you've seen that, you can't. I mean, the This Is It concert would have been. I had tickets for the first 3 nights, and you could either get a refund or a commemorative ticket, and I got the commemorative ticket for the first show. It's in an envelope. I've never saw it. The person that got me the tickets from out there, I let her open it. She can see it. She didn't want. I told her, don't show it to me. It's back in the envelope, and the ticket goes with me in the casket inside Holly Terrace, and that'll be my 22nd time we get to see him. But all right, on that depressing note, thanks for asking. So that'll be good for the ride home. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. On behalf of Michael, goodbye for now.